Hello and welcome to another update video on Ethereum. So Ethereum has swept the liquidity around $4,100. That has not really slowed the price down, but we're now at that key level at $4,100 from where we might see a bounce. It's just very strong support, but we'll see. It's whether it really acts as support. I mean, we've never really tested it here. We just saw in the past that this level around $4,100 is strong resistance. So what do we have here? We have a structure to the upside from the April low in an ABC structure, which could have formed one more high in circle wave 5. I think we are probably in the larger fourth wave though. I think circle wave 5 already topped based on what I see. But we'll see how it develops overnight. For now, there is absolutely no evidence that a low is formed. Well, we'll discuss that on the smaller time frame, right? It is absolutely possible to say that this is now the larger degree fourth wave, and over the next couple of weeks or so, or maybe even into September, we might form here a correction in wave 4, and then need to see if the market can hold $3,374. If we break below it, maybe some other exotic patterns could play out, but for now, I think for now, the support area here on the daily chart remains at $3,374. As long as this zone stays intact, the price could still give us that fifth wave to the upside towards $5,800. I obviously continue to watch for alternative scenarios, but this actually does align with the Bitcoin chart very well. If you watch the Bitcoin video, then you know that on the Bitcoin chart, we're also likely working on a fourth wave correction. It's very much in line here to Ethereum as well, right? So Bitcoin and Ethereum kind of aligned there, which I like. Please note that 4,100, well, will likely break in this fourth wave, but we'll see. We'll track the microstructures right now in a minute. And overall, as long as the pullback remains corrective in nature and we're holding 3,374, we might get one more high. But please note, we don't have a 1-2 setup here or anything to the upside, which is normally considered a high probability setup. So until we actually get the next 1-2 setup to the upside, structure is likely going to stay messy. Okay, that's very important to understand. Just because you see a label somewhere or so, it's not necessarily a high probability setup. It's about understanding, like here, right? The 4,100 level is now broken. But the idea was, look, we might get one more high in circle wave 5, but actually without a 1-2 setup to the upside or a break above the upper boundary line, the correction is still unfolding. Now, I have to assume at this point that we've already topped. I have to assume we've already topped and we're already in that larger degree fourth wave, okay? There's no other, I mean, I have to assume it. The other scenario is still technically valid, but the depth of the retracement at least makes it more likely that we have, or that we are forming here a correction to the downside, which might just be wave A or 4. So we can map that on the chart. That still means, though, that there should be a bounce at some point, which could then represent the B wave. And that we're here in an A wave down. So let's see if we can identify what the structure could be. Because it doesn't look anymore like, well, you can still call it a WXY, but then the internal fifth wave is very long. So it is likely an A wave anyway of the wave 4, yeah. I could potentially see it as a leading diagonal to the downside, so the A wave could be 5 waves. Could say this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2. I don't like the proportions of it though, but let's see if this is valid. We just need to make sure that the third wave, yeah, is not the shortest. So that, yeah, so there is going to be a technical limit around $4,050, because if we break below it, the third wave would be the shortest. Yeah, so for now we could go with that, but it might morph into a larger ABC structure also. So the microstructure here is not so important. Bottom line is we are testing this level and could get a B wave bounce soon. Because of the depth of the retracement, like on the Bitcoin chart, I assume a broader wave 4 is unfolding. Gotta assume that now. Let's also add resistance to the chart. So this would be standard resistance for a B wave, but it hasn't even started yet. Okay, it hasn't even started yet. I will remove the price channel. And so it's about watching if the market can find some support here. It's still holding above that green line and above Fibonacci support here at $4,060. And then, as I said in the last videos, below we have 3,665 and 3,374 as support. On the 1 hour time frame, we're kind of oversold now. You can, we could identify here some bullish divergences. 4 hour time frame, nearly oversold. Last time we were that oversold was here in August, 2nd of August. So we're coming to, levels where we're entering larger support and are oversold on various wave degrees and time frames. So getting interesting here, just without any kind of upside reaction. Clearly, we're still working on that correction, right? So just need to watch the price as we hit these key levels and yeah, I'll keep you updated. Again, resistance is between $4,330 and $4,700. That's the update on Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I invite you to join us on X. Follow us on X, not join us. Follow us on, you can join us here. Follow us on X for additional updates, additional chart updates. You can ask questions, discuss with the community. There are additional analysis in addition to YouTube. So check it out if you're interested. Link is in the description and in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.